What up? This week we are going to kind of vlog the entire week to show you what a typical training week kind of looks like for me. Basically today is Monday. It's the first day of the week. Most people take Mondays off. I do not, however. I actually ride on Mondays. I take Sundays off. So this week I'm gonna ride Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I will take Sunday off. But let's get started with that. Today on tap, here's a little bit of breakdown about what we got going on today. Today we have about a 2-hour just kind of recovery zone 1, zone 2 ride, and that is going to be it today. We're going to meet up with Nick, my training partner. We're going to get out there and we are going to ride with him. I think we're planning on going out to like Humphreys today, so we'll do that. Right now I'm going to go grab some breakfast and get all carved up for that. So it's gonna be fun.
We a selfie with a real camera.
Yeah. What's wrong? What are you talking about? Yeah, this is selfie mode. I think it looks good.
Can you see? I can't see.
I can't see either. Dude, we just had a rest week. How enjoyable was that?
I don't know. I mean, it was kind of nice not having to work out, but
yeah.
I mean, if you stay busy like outside of the bike, it kind of just comes and goes. But yeah, I'm ready to get back to work.
I know. I think the biggest thing, everyone's like, dude, you burn out when you do long hours. Yeah, it's kind of true. But the rest of the weeks, I think really, dude, gets me pumped up. Like I'm amped.
Well, I used to hate rest weeks because then I would get, when I was only cycling, when you're only riding like 7 hours a week and you got nothing else to do. So you
got no girlfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, you're tired of playing the same video games. Your mom can only buy you so many Pop-Tarts. But we have a pretty big week on tap. We got 18 hours this week. You excited for that? I know. I'm not real excited for that.
No, but the workouts, yes.
No sweet spot.
No, thank God. Finally, we're starting to get more towards my stuff.
Dude, no more sweet spot. I know. Well, soon we're now this much closer to getting into sprint work. So we got a lot of threshold. Oh, we got 5-minute power test tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. We'll film that.
Yeah, I saw that, but that's a good little test. I'm kind of excited for that.
Anyways, let's go get ready and knock out this recovery day. Well, it's not really a recovery day. It's like what, zone 1, zone 2?
It's just kind of a primer.
Yeah, it's like an opener in a way.
Just get ready for the hard stuff.
Yeah, my arm's tired. Let's do this. So super cool. Tyler, he talked about this in one of his daily vlogs, but he was able to get Oakleys for the team, and these are cool. I'm not a big fan of black per se, but these are actually super sick. They almost look like they got kind of a carbon feel on the outside of them, and the prism lens is dope as always, and on top of that too, they look super sick outside. So I'm excited to rock these new Oakleys. I will miss my green ones. I'll actually probably still wear those from time to time, but these are sick. Super excited. So here's a fun one. I had someone ask me how much TSS I do a week, and I said I do around 1,000. They're like, you should fire your coach, and you're gonna overtrain.
Oh, really?
How much TSS do you do a week, Nick?
About 1,300.
1,300. You poor soul. And
I should fire my coach.
That is me. Hot take. I'm gonna bill you for that. But seriously though, we came off a rest week. We're totally fine. I don't understand why people assume. I mean, okay, let's be honest. Most people don't do over 700 TS this week. We'll be honest. But we're putting in long hours and we're accustomed to it, right?
Well, I think the only reason you would overtrain is more of a mental factor.
Yeah, burnout.
Yeah, which is a real thing for sure.
Yeah, no, it is.
But if you're, you know, really motivated and constantly psych yourself up, you can kind of, you know, learn to get through that.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. But you didn't have to hit me so hard. That hurt. My feeling, you know what? My feeling, bye. You can ride by yourself. Ow!
Have access to all that equipment, but I don't know if it completely translates. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, no, I mean, keeping some fitness definitely helps. When are you going to be taking off the bike?
So for sure, the 8th until like the 23rd, because we ship all of our stuff on the morning of the 8th, pack it up on the 7th, and then we arrive in California on the 23rd. So
okay, now hey, what's going on, guys? It is Tuesday morning, and making some coffee right now. But second day of the week of my training day. So we are going to go out today, and we're going to do a 5-minute test. It should be super nice and super fun. Not really, let's be honest. But overall, that is the plan for today. Let's get to it. Like half on. That's funny. Okay, we're doing a 5-second power test right now. I'm gonna do mine first because I'm not a sprinter, and it's always fun to give him a good laugh. And then he just shoots for the stars when I go, I did 1100, get it? And he'd be like, yeah, well, I did way more than that. And I'll let you guys laugh at how much better his, shut up, don't laugh right now. I'll let you laugh at how much better his numbers are than mine.
The favor will be returned on the 5er though.
We can definitely laugh at that. We did our 5-minute test. My goal was 440 or better. Nick's goal was, he really wanted 400, like so bad.
Like more than a fat kid wants his cake. And if you're a fat kid who wants cake, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
So I was like 454 with a minute left, and it wasn't that the legs were dead or I tasted blood, it was more like I was gonna pass out. It was so ridiculous. So I did 440 for 5 minutes. What'd you do, Nick?
I had a really bad headache. I did 401.
Yeah! Well, hey, welcome to the club.
To the club.
So last night was my mom's birthday. Had some cool shots there of some puzzle making we were doing at my grandma's, and the cake that we got my mom. Then I had this really cool interview with my grandma and my mom about how they watch my channel and like why they like it and different things like that, and like how they completely don't understand it. And my mom's like TO2 and sweet spot, sweet spot, sweet spot. And then I filmed it in slow-mo and got absolutely no audio because of it. And yeah, I goofed on my end. So there's no funny clip of that. It was really funny. Just picture it. Just close your mind right now. See, it was hilarious. We all watched it together. Today is a big day on the bike. It is now Wednesday, hump day. What? Yo, Mikey, what day is it? It's hump day, and it's gonna be a tough day. Because what we got going on today is we're gonna have about a 3.5 hour ride today. We are now officially done with Sweet Spot, which is amazing, to be honest with you. And we are now going to be starting threshold work. So today's workout calls for about a 60-minute warm-up, followed by 3 by 20 minutes at threshold. The targets that my coach gave me are redonkulous. He gave me 342 watts to 378 watts. So that is the range I need to be in for these 20 minutes. Probably honestly gonna pace around 350, 350, and then on the last one, I'll probably go full send and go for 360 plus. Now I know I released a 20-minute power video where my 20-minute power was only like 362. And I did say that my threshold is actually, it's after my 5-minute test I did yesterday, my threshold is trending at 362 watts now for about 34 minutes, which means I can hold it for that long. Now, I haven't been able to put out a good 20-minute power test, mainly because we haven't worked a whole lot on VO2 work. And the second thing is I probably had quite a bit of residual fatigue left over from all the sweet spot. Talking to my coach, we did say, yeah, we really stressed those systems pretty darn good. It's the most amount of sweet spot work I've ever done personally. So there's a lot of, underlying fatigue on the systems there. But about a week and a half after having rest from doing the last one, last week was a rest week. This week we're going back to full tilt. Yesterday was a great max power test, 5-minute max power test. I was barely off of my PR of 452. I ran 440. So, I can't complain with that because we have done 0 VO2 work. So when we start doing VO2 work, we'll see that bump up 450, 460 easily. Super excited with that. But on top of that, we're gonna be doing the 3 by 20 threshold. It's gonna be super tough today, but we have the targets and I feel way more rested. My energy systems, like my aerobic system and different things, are far more rested than what they were about a week ago. So we will see how today goes. Again, 350 is probably gonna be my goal, 350, 350, and then the last one I'm gonna go full send. And who knows, maybe we can run 360, 365 in that last one, which would be super cool since I'm fatigued, but we'll see what will happen. That's today. Let's get over to Nick's house and get this ride going and have some fun. Yo, so we're out here warming up. Nick goes, I need to do a 1-minute power test. Well, I told you to.
No, I did not say I need to do that. Chaz said I need to do that.
Yeah, dude. New best 1-minute power, and we've done 0 1-minute power work. What was it?
730.
730. Those are big boy numbers.
That's a PR by 20 watts and about 4 pounds lighter.
It's crazy. Now we're gonna go get our 20-minute efforts. You excited for that?
Nope, not at all.
This is my specialty. Let's get at it. Today's workout went super good. Couldn't be more excited with how it went. Basically, I was able to throw down a new 20-minute power. I wasn't fully trying though because I had to do 3 sets of 3 by 20 threshold. So on the first one, I just kind of settled in around 370, which was within the target range. And I kind of just sat there, and then I ended up just kind of pulling off the gas a little bit and ending around 367. Like, it was so hard because I really wanted to just full on go after it, but I did do 2 more 20-minute efforts. So I ended up doing 367, 351, and 344 for all 3, which all 3 were within my target range. Anyways, it's been super busy though since my ride. I've been non-stop on the phone with athletes. I had a potential athlete talking through data stuff and did a Zoom call with him. Then I ended up having I had some lunch with my wife. You never see my wife on camera. I think she's a little camera shy, so she never really comes around and comes on camera. And then, but outside of that, I had some lunch with her, and then I was getting my car detailed today, so I went and dropped that off. And then right now, coming up on 6:30 p.m., I have another phone call with an athlete that is looking to start up coaching. So it has been a super, super busy day. This week, church-wise though, I have not talked about my church job at all. My youth pastor job that I do. This week is actually really chill for me. We have no youth group this week just because of the new year, and we have no adult Bible study that I also run this week because of the new year. I do have a wedding that I'm going to be helping with tomorrow night. I'm basically running all the tech and the music and all that stuff for them at our church. And then outside of that, like this week is just super chill. I'm pretty much caught up on everything there. Sunday, of course, I have work, I have worship, but that is the only thing I have to do is I have to plan our worship set because I am also the worship pastor. I'm in charge of that stuff. I play the la guitarra, all right? But outside of that, it's been a super busy day, and right now, gonna knock out another phone call, and then gonna go figure out some dinner. My wife was like, what do you want for dinner? I picked lunch, you picked dinner. So we're gonna figure that out. Hit the Normatec boots, get a super good night's rest of sleep. Tomorrow is a rest day. Still getting in like 2 hours on the bike, but it's a rest day. And outside of that, I think that's everything. See you guys tomorrow. Hey, it is Thursday today. I'm losing track of what day it is. Today is, what was that, wifey?
The last day of the year.
What?
2020 is going out.
Tweet yourself. Oh, wait. Wrong. Wrong quote. Anyways, it is. Hey, come here.
What?
No one gets to see you.
Hi.
I'm always writing and you're always doing something else. Anyways, last day of the year. Super excited. Recovery spin. You're going shopping?
No, we're dropping off like a package in Fresno. I don't know.
Oh.
Your mom asked me to go with her.
Well, have fun. See you.
Mwah. All right.
So, yeah, we're on a recovery spin today. Super fun, I know. Just kind of chilling. Actually, I am riding with one of my athletes right now, Wendy. It's kind of cool, Zwift. You can ride with different people. She lives in Canada. She said she's gonna jump on Zwift really quick. I was like, what time are you riding? I'll join you. So, doing a quick spin with her. Then I'll finish out the second half probably by myself. And then, actually, this morning was pretty chill. I was doing some video editing. But this evening, I have a wedding at the church to go do. So I'm running sound and tech and stuff for that. And I actually have a Zoom meeting with another athlete after this ride. So super busy day today. Good thing it's recovery day. So anyways, let's knock out this recovery ride and get to it. Good morning. It is Friday. The week is almost over. It's been a solid week of training so far. Yesterday was New Year's, so happy New Year. And basically I had that wedding last night, and then when that wedding was over, I didn't do a whole lot. I actually just went over and had some family time, and I ended up not filming it. I ended up just kind of hanging out with family, just kind of taking it all in, and we had some dinner and stuff, and then that was kind of our night. Heather and I hung out a bit too before the ball dropped, and we watched that together, and then went to bed. So a little bit tired, but today is another big day. We are pretty much doing the same exact workout that we did on Wednesday with the 3x20 threshold. Except the difference today is we are going to be doing like a fatigue resistance style. So basically it's still going to be a 3.5 hour ride, but we are saving the intervals until the last half of the ride on the very back side of it. So we'll do an hour and a half to 2 hours before, and then we will do, actually we'll do 2 hours of riding, and then we will do 3 by 20 minute threshold repeats. Today I'm probably not going to go full gas on the first one like I did on Wednesday. Probably definitely settle in around 350, 360, and then just kind of knock out 3 of them at 350 range. Overall, it's been a very good week so far. Super excited. Riding with Nick again today, as always. So we're gonna get out there and have some fun. So what is your take on threshold? What do you, I don't know, do you enjoy it? Do you find it helps?
Well, sure, it helps. Do I enjoy it? No.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah, you can only do it for so long.
I mean, I'd rather do that than sweet spot. I mean, personally.
Yeah, they're shorter, that is true. Good morning. It's gonna be a chilly one today, but dude, I'm so tired. I literally just woke up, and we're gonna do a big 5-hour ride today. It's gonna be a good, maybe close to 100 miles. Depends on the route we do. Anyway, it's gonna be a solid day to end the week. Tomorrow's Sunday, rest day. Making breakfast right now. Hey, what's up, dude? This is Buddy. Buddy. This is Max. Hey, you guys got your little jackets on, so you're all nice and warm. I know. Get in your house. Where it's warm. Anyways, let's grab that breakfast. We're gonna meet up with Nick as usual, and we have a bigger group. We're actually gonna meet out on the road too. A bigger group of guys at around 10 a.m. and right now it's 7:30. Anyways, I'm gonna get some coffee. Keep going. Our last day of the week. What are you doing right now to stay motivated? Because our schedule just there's nothing on the schedule right now, and it's frustrating. And I mean, if you look at our local scene too, like some guys are just kind of starting not to ride as much, and like it sucks because it's just me and you and a couple others that hang out, and so it's like, I don't know. What do you do to stay motivated?
You're moving the camera away from me a little bit.
I know I am, because it's about me right now.
No. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard.
Yeah.
But just holding out hope for nationals, which I feel will probably happen, I think. But just hoping.
See, George is motivated. He joined us today. Thank you, George. But I don't know. There's literally no racing right now. George tells me he'll get a gravel bike constantly and go race gravel.
What do you guys think? Think I'm right?
Yeah. Gravel would be fun. I have zero dirt skills.
At the very least, though, USA Crits did release their calendar, so there's semi-hope.
It's a lot easier to close down a small circuit than a big road race.
Which works for me.
So, Steven decided to give the KOM run for its money, I guess. Come on, Nikki. Jump on. Let's go. Oops. Oh, this hurts already. Immediately regret this decision.
Something about me and you, so let me stay here a little while.
I How long have you been riding again? You've been riding for about a year?
Yeah, so
almost a year.
Yeah, so April, well, okay, when we consider riding, like serious riding, like putting in more than 100 miles a week, April. Prior to that, I trained for like a triathlon. That was like the first time like I seriously started putting time on the bike. And that was like August. So it's been just over a year, I guess.
Dude, it's crazy how strong you've gotten in a year.
Yeah,
like,
it's shocking.
Like, you're 153, right?
Right now, yeah.
And your threshold, I mean, you said you were pushing 345?
Yeah, 345. When I last tested it, it was 350.
So, that's like 5 watts per kilo.
Yeah.
In a year.
Yeah.
But you did tennis before that, right?
I played tennis all my life pretty seriously, and then I did like CrossFit and things like that, you know, kind of in between. So, I mean, I've always done sports and like athletic stuff. So, but yeah, if it wasn't for wanting to try a triathlon, I probably would have never got serious about cycling.
It's crazy how other sports actually semi-translate the fitness over. I mean, I know tennis is nothing like cycling, but there's definitely some good like VO2 and anaerobic work in there and stuff like that too, which is kind of interesting.
Something that I can try. Please don't say it's all about you. That is so too late, 'cause I don't mind waiting for you. No, I don't mind waiting for you.
It's been a super long day and I'm exhausted. Our ride was super fun though. And hey, wifey, what are you making?
I'm making oatmeal chocolate chip cookies.
Semi-healthy cookies, right? They're homemade. They're not store-bought.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go.
That's how I do.
Sweet.
I like oatmeal chocolate chip.
I like
got-
oatmeal chocolate chip.
It's got-
I like it too. I love
Cinnamon.
cookies. So excited. Thank you, wifey.
You're welcome.
Now I totally realize that Christmas is over, but we're keeping the tree up just a little longer. This week, yeah, we're taking it down.
Yeah, I like to have it the first week of New Year.
Okay, so after the first week of New Year's, we're gonna take it down. Anyways, it is Saturday night. I'm about ready to actually head to bed here pretty quick because I'm super tired. Tomorrow is a day off. It's a rest day, but it is actually a pretty full work day for me. I got church going on, so I'll show you guys what I do there when it comes to leading worship and just basically running a church. I kind of do that on Sundays. I kind of run the whole service. And then also I gotta sit down and there's a couple athletes I need to finish out there planning for the next week to 2 weeks just to make sure we're on the same page. And I don't think I'm having any phone calls tomorrow with athletes. I don't think so. Anyways, busy week. And yeah, let's go to bed. We'll check it out tomorrow. Heyo, it is Sunday morning. That's right. We are out here at my lovely church. So we're going to be doing worship today. It's going to be super fun. And let's go dive into it. Part of eating healthy is actually going out and shopping healthy. And that's what we're doing, baby, right? Okay, listen, I'm not vegan. And if you're vegan, I'm sorry. But I do like some red meat from time to time. And of course, we got our potatoes, our cottage cheese for our pancake breakfast, cheese, salmon. I like fish. I don't think people eat enough fish either. Anyways, we have a grocery outlet now in town, which is super sick because everything is rather healthy. It's brands that are sometimes hard to find, and on top of that, it's super good. So, but we do bake or cook a lot of our own things, And so we are shopping today. That's what we kind of do on Sundays, is restock and think, what do we need for the week moving forward? And so that's what we're doing. And this is my favorite part, mass kisses. Anyways, you can't see me smiling right now. I'm
With your eyes.
smiling. Anyways, let's finish shopping and let's get home. All right, and that was the wrap of my week. It was a very long week, but hey, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a different take. Now again, like when it came to my job-wise, church-wise, it was just a little bit different. I had more kind of an off vacation-esque type of week. So I'm actually a little bit more busy in the evenings than what I was. But aside from that, that is pretty much what I do during the week. You know, a little bit more ministry stuff when we're actually not around the holidays. But aside from that, really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't, I'm sorry. But other than that, yeah. So I'll just, maybe I'll do it again down the road when I'm super busy with other stuff outside of that. And anyways, you guys keep riding and training hard, and I'm going to see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.